I'm excited about this one because you were talking to me once about the fact that you had created a future you, which only someone like you would create a future you. I was thinking, what is she on about? But what you've done, and which is, I am so excited to learn this because I really want to do this for the benefit of everyone watching. What Tara had done is she had decided where she wanted to be in 5 years' time, and told, was it ChatGPT?
Yeah, I did in ChatGPT.
Yeah, you are a future version of me, earning X amount, you were successful, and you were able to then ask yourself, your future self, questions about how you're going to get there along the way. So, right, to get to where my future self in 5 years, what do I do now with this?
So shall we
Yes.
share?
Share your screen, yeah.
And I'm going to do this, aren't I? I take it. Because you gave me some information about where you wanted to be and stuff, didn't you?
Yeah, so what Tara asked me to do is she asked me to give her a point A as to where I'm at now, to a point B, which is to where I want to be in 5 years' time.
So we're going to get ChatGPT to write the prompt for us. So we'll start by saying this. We'll start by saying, can you help me write a prompt for my visual artist friend Sandra Busby, who paints modern still life paintings? When you act as Future Sandra, you also have the expert knowledge in marketing, selling art, social media and YouTube from 2026 and beyond. Now, I think it's important you put the date in here, because what you don't want it to do is be looking at information on how people did well with YouTube, etc. in, you know, back in
COVID days or something.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when using the prompt, you will answer as though you are Sandra from the future. She's going to waffle. You know that, don't you?
It'll be like an essay.
Yeah. So then we're going to put the thing you gave me, which is where you wanted to be in 5 years' time, which is she sells art regularly. She earns enough to reduce full employment hours. She's making 18 grand per year minimum from art and art-related projects. She has 1,000 email newsletter subscribers. She has 8,000 plus subscribers to her YouTube channel. I should put her, shouldn't I? Her YouTube channel. She's exceeded 15,000 plus Instagram followers. So where you are now, you sell work randomly. You think it's too cheap. She doesn't make enough regular money to be able to reduce working hours. She has 119 newsletter subscribers. She has 38 subscribers to her YouTube channel. She has exceeded 1,195 Insta followers.
In my defence, I've only been on YouTube for 2 weeks properly.
Yeah, but you don't have to explain yourself. Future you won't care, will she?
No. She'll be too busy on
our yacht, won't
I'll
she?
be on my yacht. Some handsome man will be feeding me grapes.
Not your husband.
In his toga. Yeah, obviously my husband.
Yeah. Okay. So we're just going to put a last thing. Ask any questions one at a time you need to improve the prompt. Advise me any information you need. And we're going to just hit enter and see what we get. Good. This can be powerful if done properly. But you want this to be actual guide behaviour rather than just produce fluffy encouragement. It does love the word fluffy. So it's going to ask you one question at a time, so you're going to have to answer these. What does Sandra actually believe is holding her back now?
I want visibility. I want relevance. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not worried about visibility. I think, inconsistency probably for me. I don't avoid sales conversations because... No, I don't avoid those. Not treating it like a business. It's hard to treat it like a business because obviously I also have a job as well. I'm not full-time, but I'm still working, 6 hours a day, 5 days a week, which doesn't sound a lot, but obviously I've got everything else, dog, house, everything else to do, so.
Works, if I put works almost full-time.
Yeah. I think what it is I need to be able to justify the time I spend doing it. Do you know what I mean?
So you need to feel like you can justify. That's a bit of a vicious circle, isn't it? Time spent painting.
Exactly, because you sort of feel selfish if you're just painting and it's sort of, it's a painting that may or may not sell.
Yeah, I totally know. Totally get it.
It's hard, isn't it? Because you're like
Yeah.
in there spending a lot of time, sacrificing a lot of other time that you'd spend with other people, whether that's family or even my husband, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and then if you're doing that, but you're not making any kind of regular income, or there's no guaranteed income from it, makes it tricky.
Let's put that. That's good. That's honest and it's workable. Core issues: inconsistent visibility, not treating it like a business, guilty painting when it might not sell.
Yeah, guilt. That's the word, guilt.
Yeah. Future Sandra cannot just be inspirational. She's got to be practical, slightly firm, business-minded, calm about uncertainty, strategic with limited time. Question 2. What type of personality should Future Sandra have? Calm and steady, reassuring but practical, direct and slightly tough, calls out excuses, analytical and strategic, very business focused, warm but disciplined, like a wise older sister. I think you'll say 4. Something else.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not direct or tough, and I'm not that. I'm definitely not number 3. I'm definitely not that.
I'd say 4 is
Yeah,
you.
I think probably 4.
That's how you'd like it to treat you, like it's a disciplined, wise older sister, yeah?
Yeah, but also what number 1 as well, I think.
Okay, let's go 4 and 1. Now we design this properly so it actually changes behaviour. Question 3. Is Sandra willing for future Sandra to challenge her when she's avoiding something?
Yes, I need
Point
that.
out when she's underpricing.
Well, how would it know? But yeah, definitely.
Because you can tell it, I'm thinking of charging what for what. So, so yes?
Yeah.
Yes on that one?
Point out yes. Tell her to stop waiting for motivation. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'd necessarily do that anyway, but go on, yes.
Okay. Push her to treat painting as a non-negotiable business time.
That's a tricky one, because if I treat the actual painting part as non-negotiable, can't even say that word,
Non-negotiable business
time.
Yeah.
What I don't want is, see, the actual painting part, I need that to be the bit that doesn't feel like a job, because otherwise that will ruin it for me. So
okay, let's
the
put that
painting is almost the pleasurable part of it's the other stuff that I need. Yeah, it's the things I need to be able to do with it to get it out there, and
okay.
whether that's making money from being on YouTube, from ads and stuff like that. People do that, don't they? I mean, that's even if it's stuff like that, because I don't think any artist nowadays can literally make a living solely from their paintings unless they have a big name. I think everybody has to have their finger in a lot of different pies, all related to that. Do you see what I mean?
Distinction: painting equals sacred, not corporate. Business around the art, disciplined and structured. I think that understands, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This changes how we write the mentor. Here's a finished structure prompt that Sandra can use. Future Sandra. Shall we make a project out of this? So I'm now going to create a new project. We've done this before in another video, so you can go back and look at that. So we go new project, and I'm going to call it Future Sandra. Or maybe Future Sandra scares me. Create project. And then we go up to the 3 dots, top right, which we did, I think, in the last one or one of the videos. And then we're going to paste that prompt that ChatGPT just gave us in here. Okay, and then I'm going to save that. Did I hit? Yeah, that worked. Okay, so now you can see, if you come back to our sidebar, this is where that lives now. And anything we type in here, in this chat bar, knows those instructions. So we can now ask Future Sandra anything. So I hope you've got some questions for Future Sandra.
Okay, so let's say I've just started a new painting.
Oh, let me write as you. Yep.
So it's really difficult, isn't it? I don't really know where to start with this. I was going to say the first thing I'd say is create me a deadline or something, but I
We've
need to
already done
decide
that,
that
haven't we?
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's forget that. Tell
Maybe
me
how you get it out there, how you
yeah,
get this out in the
tell
world.
me how to gain. Tell me how to, or even what would Sandra do? As what would you do as you were doing this painting to publicise what I'm doing and generate some interest to make the best of it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we're doing this off the cuff. It's not like
Yeah.
we haven't created a script for this video at all. So it's hard to pluck something out of your head, isn't it?
Yeah. So what would you do as you're doing the painting to get awareness and potentially a buyer
Yeah.
before it's finished?
Wouldn't that be good? I love the idea you can ask ChatGPT to help you price.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
All right, I'm answering you as Sandra has already built this properly. You're just starting a new painting. Good. Now we treat this like a launch, not a secret hobby. Most artists wait until the piece is finished, photographed, edited, uploaded, and then quietly post it once. That's why they struggle. Here's what I would do step by step while the painting is still wet. Decide the positioning before the first layer. Before you go further, ask, is this for a collector? Is this for a print release? Is this for content and audience growth? Or is this exploratory work? If you don't know it's for, you'll default to hiding it.
A collector, definitely.
Okay. So shall I put this in?
Well, it's for somebody. It's for a buyer. Yeah, I want to sell it, obviously.
Yeah.
Or an exhibition. I mean, what the work that doesn't sell quickly, I always kind of try and think of it as work that I can put in an exhibition when I have enough.
Okay. So number 2 is capture the beginning. Don't wait till it looks good. Photograph the blank canvas. Film 10 seconds of the first marks. Record yourself talking for 30 seconds about why you're starting it. Not polished, just honest. So I think it's basically saying you make tons and tons of content about it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So buyers don't buy finished paintings, they buy stories they followed.
Yeah.
So during the process, share the colour decisions, share compositional doubt, show close-ups of texture. Ask a simple question, not do you like it, that's weak. Instead, I'm debating whether to push the shadows darker. It changes the mood completely. So you're letting them buy into it, I guess. Yeah, so you've got loads here. Use email properly. If you have a newsletter, this is where most artists waste it. Send one early stage image, one paragraph about why you're exploring it, one quiet note, subscribers get first access. You're training people, being on your list matters. So I think on social, you say if you want to see the first steps in this painting, join my list. Film the quiet bits, not everything needs talking. There you go. 15 seconds of brush movement, palette mixing. So I think what you do here now, well, this is what I would do. So I would probably say, can you tell me what to do first next week? So yeah?
Yeah.
Bearing in mind, how many hours you got?
Well, let's say 1.5 days a week.
Oh, I can't spell. So priority for next week, your early stage. So next week has one goal: turn this painting into structured visibility and potential sale. Not 10 platforms. We're not redesigning your website, not tinkering. So this is what it would do. Day 1, content capture and story framing. Before you paint, decide the angle. What are you exploring? What's different about this one? You need a narrative anchor. So it's kind of saying what's the story behind it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah? Or do you want me to get it to explain this anymore?
No.
Okay, batch content. So in one session, film 3 short process clips, 15 to 30 seconds each, 5 still photos, blank canvas, mid-stage, close-up texture, palette, wide studio shot. 1 talking clip, 30 to 60 seconds, explain what you're exploring. So basically, you just do these really quickly, I think, is what it's saying. that if I understand this, you now have a week of content.
That's interesting. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
You're going to have to send this to me now.
Of course I will. Yeah, I might edit
What,
it.
and the
a bit,
answers?
No, I can send you this as well if you want.
Yeah.
But I might edit Future Sandra so she's quite rude to you.
No, we don't want a current Tara. We want a future Sandra.
Right. So yeah, then it's telling you what to do your remaining time. No posting my painting. So it's understanding that you wanted your painting to remain sacred.
Yeah.
So it's telling you to just record.
Yeah,
all that
no, I
stuff,
don't
and
do
then,
any of that. When I'm painting,
and then
I'm painting.
put it to one side.
Yeah.
Day 2.
I always put my phone on Do Not Disturb when I'm doing it.
You can obviously adjust this if you don't feel like it's giving you accurate advice.
Yeah.
Or if you decide then...
You can go back into the prompt and
Yeah.
and you can edit it anyway, can't you? But this could work for anybody.
Yes,
I mean,
it doesn't have
obviously,
to be an artist.
It's telling me as an artist, but you could be someone who is, I don't know, starting out a new business of any, like, even if you're like opening a cafe or something, do you know what I mean?
You could be a window
go in
cleaner,
here and say,
anything, can't you?
yeah, I want this cafe to be earning, I want it to be a success, blah blah blah. I'm starting today. Tell me, you know, what to do to be successful within the next couple of years. So it's just, you can use it for anything, can't you?
Yeah.
It's very clever.
And I say you can adapt it. So we could come in here, back up. So we could back in the project, down here.
Yeah.
Come to the corner, project settings, and say you suddenly decided, oh, I'm not doing YouTube anymore. We could take that out of it.
Yeah.
We could put in, oh, you're now doing whatever you're doing, Pinterest or whatever you were focusing on. Mm-hmm. So yeah. So I think
Clever.
I will send you Future Sandra once I've.
I'll adjust the name.
Okay. What are you going to call her?
I don't know, Successful Sandra.
You can call her whatever you like. But I'll send you the prompt anyway. So
Right.
what are we doing on the next one? I know what we're doing on the next one. Do you know what we're doing?
I can't remember.
We are going to try and create, and this can take a bit of, what's the word? It's not something you do in one hit. You do it in multiple sessions. I'm going to show you how you get started to create more of your own voice. So you know, if you write in a certain way, and when ChatGPT does it, it doesn't sound like you.
That's
we're going
it.
to try and we're going to try and do something that sounds more like you.
Okay.
But it is something you would iterate over time. So that's in the next one.
Right, see you then.
See you there. Bye.